Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. You know what time it is? That's right. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews. I've had this beer in the fridge for a while because of some of the reviews and some of the stuff I've heard and read about this beer. They use vanilla extract. This is Atwater Brewing's Vanilla Java Porter. And like I said, they use a vanilla extract on this beer. And everybody is saying it is way overdone with the vanilla. So I'm hoping, this actually has a date of April 2013. So this is well past, well, it's bottled on April of 2013, so it doesn't have an expiration date. And it is a 6% beer, so it's going to keep for a little while. So I'm hoping, keeping this in the fridge for several months, that the vanilla has calmed down a little bit on this one. So we're about to find out whether it has or not. So let's get on with this one. American Porter availability, it says, is year-round from these guys, and they are out of Michigan. Food pairing for this beer, the cuisine is barbecue, cheese and buttery, brie, Gouda, Havarti, Swiss. And since it is a porter, it is chocolate. It's got the chocolate notes in here. The meat for this is beef, smoked meat, and grilled meat. Glass brush, pint, becker, stein, a mug, a tumbler, Sidel. I got the pint glass for this one. You could use this about anything you want to use. Just don't drink it out of the bottle like a barbarian. So let's get a opener here and get the cap off of it. And get this one in the glass. And like I said, I'm hoping the vanilla has calmed down since they use vanilla extract on this. And not some kind of beans to get their vanilla from. So into the glass we go. Let's go down the center on this and see what we get. Not much. Not much head for that aggressive pour. About, I wouldn't even say it's a half a finger, about a quarter of a finger of head. And it's got some big bubbles in there, so I really don't expect it to stick around very much. So let's go over to the light. This beer is a rich red ruby color. And I really can't see the light through at the top of the glass where it's real thick. But down at the bottom and around the sides, I can see a red ruby tint. So this is a, I would say a deep ruby color. So looks like it's fairly well carbonated in the glass, but it did not pour a big head. There are quite a few bubbles streaming up, reinforcing the little head that has dissipated. It is barely just now covering the top. I can actually see the beer through the head now. So let's get a nose on it, see what we got. I'm basically getting vanilla. Vanilla and a little bit of roasted malt there. I'm actually surprised that it's not got more. From what I've read and what I've heard about this beer, it is very, when it's put in the bottle, it is very strong with vanilla. I mean, vanilla is overpowering everything. Getting vanilla, cocoa, roasted malt. Maybe just a hint of some toffee in there. Smells very sweet though. Well, no time like the present. Let's give it a taste here and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Very strong on the vanilla still. Vanilla is predominant in this beer. I would almost consider this maybe a chick beer because it's so sweet and so much vanilla is in it. I would think they use lactose in this to get that much sweetness in it. Very thin, kind of watery, very vanilla, very sweet vanilla. Just a hint of the roasted malt and the cocoa, but the vanilla is still kind of overpowering the beer. Let's see if there's an IBU rating on this. IBUs are 12. It could probably be a little bit bigger than that. It could probably even be up to the 20s or 30s on this beer, and it's not. So that's basically why it is so overly sweet. They need to use a little more bittering hops, in my opinion. I'm not a brewmaster. I do home brew, but I've not got to the point where I would consider myself an expert at it. Trust me. Kind of sweet and very vanilla. So it's 40 degrees right out of the fridge. Let's let it warm up and let the other half taste it and see if she likes it or not. And we'll come back and do the final chug and comments. Right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left here. I'm not impressed at all with this. I'm just like everybody else. It's way too much vanilla. Not enough of the chocolate and roasted malt. There is a slight hint of it, but the vanilla is overpowering everything. It hasn't died down enough. Even cellaring, it's put in a bottle in April, and this is October, and it's still overpowering with the vanilla. So, not impressed with this one. So let's do the final chug. If you love vanilla, or if you love vanilla extract, which is what they use in this, you may like this beer. Too much vanilla and not enough everything else to go with it. Very thin and watery and over vanilla. Not impressed with this. I would not buy this again, probably. It does have a bottling on date. That's the only saving grace about this. But to me, it's a C beer. It's an average. It may even be below average for the style. And that's probably what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to give it to 3, which is the D. It does have a date on it, but it does not fit a coffee Java. And it says right here, vanilla Java porter. I'm not getting any coffee whatsoever. So it says it's brewed with coffee, but they use very little coffee, or they use way too much vanilla because I'm not getting the coffee. So, guys, I think it's below average. Even though it has a date, I'm going to go ahead and give it to 3, which is a D. If you've had this beer, give me some comments back whether you liked it, loved it, best thing you ever had, couldn't stand it. Let's go to the ratings. Gregsbeer says 34 overall and 8 in the style. And that's out of 100. 8 out of 100 in the style. So there's a lot of people saying that this does not fit the style for a Java porter. Vanilla, if it's just vanilla porter, it may have a better rating, but a vanilla Java, I'm not getting any coffee whatsoever in this beer. So let's see what else we're going to have here. Beer Advocate says 76, which says it's okay. That might be stretching it just a tad. And at 6%, if it was 7 or 8%, you could put it away for a year or 2, or maybe even 3, and see if the vanilla calms down a little bit. But it's not a balanced beer. It's not a total package. So it looks like they just brewed a off the wall porter and then throw some vanilla extract in it just to kick it up a notch. Well, it's just my opinion there, guys. So if you've had it, give me some comments back on this one, whether you like it, didn't like it. I didn't like it that much. Don't think I'll buy it again. So as always, make comments, subscribe, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow's beer is going to be better than this one. Come on by. We'll just look in the fridge together. See you then.